Welcome to the Fantasy Back Porch Hour. We are Will D.
Howdy, howdy.
Hakuna Matata, brother.
Means no worries.
Damn
I got
straight.
food.
You may
Yes,
notice
we do.
that we're burning incense here, and that's because little D, like Jupiter, is a gas giant at the moment,
Stocking up, y'all.
and somebody decided to feed him more.
I like to cook.
Like he needs more fuel for that fire.
All right. Sleeves, the Fantasy Alchemist. I am Bear. This is Outlaw. Let's do it.
Well, we're going to go over the remaining 8 games once I neutralize the air here. There we go.
Put it
There's
right
one
under
of them.
his a-hole.
It is. It
Put
is.
it right under the poop chute.
I don't want to get that close. I'm afraid of the droppings.
Keep my light on fire.
But
They've already dropped.
we got 8 games left to go over for week 3. 2 more games left in the 1 o'clock slot. First one is the New York Giants, the New York Football Giants,
Yes?
at the Carolina Panthers. Both 0-2.
Okay.
Both desperately need a win. Outlaw, anyone to start in this game?
Yeah, Victor Cruz again.
Yeah. And Cam Newton.
Yeah, against the Giants, he should have a good
Yes.
game.
Yes. Anything to add? Really? I'm glad we put the incense there, man. I just thought it'd flare up a little bit.
I said play Knicks.
I don't think the incense was helping.
I say play Knicks.
Mm-hmm.
I say play Steve Smith.
Okay.
And Greg Olson.
So pretty much
Greg
everybody,
Olsen.
Greg Olson, who led
No,
the team.
not the running back for the Giants.
or the Carolina.
Or the Carolina
No,
Panthers.
don't play a running back in that game. Greg Olson led the Carolina Panthers in receptions and yardage last week, plus a touchdown.
And
Is that an anomaly?
No,
I think so, but I would not.
Not on that team.
defense. Either defense, I would stay away from either.
that's
defense.
not an anomaly on
That's
that
true.
team.
I don't know. I don't see Greg Olsen being viable every single week.
Not every
No.
week, but
No.
I don't see him going anywhere. I still see. I wouldn't bench him in favor of another tight end that you can pick up out of free agency.
The Giants have been so far. It's only 2 weeks though, but as far as them covering a tight end, they haven't done it well.
That's true. That's true.
Jason Witten got him. Julius Thomas got him.
Now the next game, like before the season started, looked like the game to watch.
Mhm.
Not so much anymore. Houston at Baltimore.
Houston's
been
failing.
disappointing me.
Yeah.
Very
Houston is
disappointing.
failing in several ways.
So is Baltimore.
But not in the passing game.
No, but Arian Foster's on an upward trend. Of course, he didn't play. He didn't do much in the preseason. He was out for most of the preseason. He did
Yeah.
practice some, didn't actually play, and he's on an upward trend. He's getting back to where he needs to be. But I think the one to watch this week is going to be DeAndre Hopkins in that game.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
start Hopkins.
I
I
would
would start
too.
every wide receiver for Houston that's
I would
viable.
too.
Yeah.
and
If
Owen
Johnson's
Daniels.
back, Owen Daniels
Yeah.
and Hopkins.
Yeah.
You also got to start Schaub
I
in
wouldn't.
that game. You got to start Arian Foster.
Right,
You've
because
never-
Baltimore's secondary is
Yeah.
just a straight fail.
and if you're struggling at running back, I think you start Tate also.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you might as well.
Also, possibly Bernard Pierce.
Yeah, depending on what happens with Ray Rice.
Yeah.
Ray Rice is even if he does play, he's going to play less.
I
than,
think so.
Yeah,
too.
I wouldn't start him this week.
He's going to play less.
He's on my team, and I'm not starting him this week, regardless.
If you have
Yeah.
a decent option at running back, start that guy
Yeah.
over Ray
Neither-
Rice. I do
neither
not like Ray
Baltimore
Rice
wide-
as a start this
running
week.
back this week would be a viable start.
Who?
Neither Baltimore running back.
No. Now, the next matchup we got.
If you have a better option, look to that option.
We're going to the 4 o'clock games now, and this one hits close to home, and it's going to be a tough one. Atlanta at Miami.
I say play Mike Wallace.
Yes.
I like
Definitely.
both of Miami's
I think-
receivers, and you know
I
what?
do too. Heartline too.
You know what? I like Charles Clay as well.
I would start
I-
everybody on Miami.
Yeah,
I was gonna say I like Tannehill because
That's who I like.
I do too.
look at all of the weapons he has.
And
I know.
Back-to-back weeks at 300 yards.
Mhm.
Exactly. I mean, last week he had 317, 319,
Yeah.
1 touchdown. I mean, that's awesome.
Yeah, no, I
I
think
really
you start.
think he's shown
that's solid.
something these past 2 weeks.
I think you
He
start
has.
everybody except Steven Jackson. That's the only one you don't start this week.
right.
Or Jack.
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah, you
Well,
don't start a running back from Atlanta this week.
No.
if you're absolutely forced to start a running back from Atlanta, start Rodgers.
No, if you're forced to start a running back from Atlanta, you
Trade.
don't. You find
Well,
somebody else.
Everybody
Anybody else.
There's plenty else out there. Bernard Pierce. Pick up Bernard Pierce and start him.
Giovanni Bernard. Anybody else. You don't start anyone for Atlanta at running back. Now the next game, another one that we wish both teams could lose.
But
Buffalo at New York Jets.
yeah,
I think you get both quarterbacks are pretty much the only start.
I think.
And
That's not a start.
I
Not
don't
a
even think it's a start.
No, it's not.
But
It's not.
If you have to.
No,
If-
I don't like anyone from those teams.
If your quarterback is Terrell Pryor this week and you have EJ Manuel on your bench,
Start
you start
Pryor.
Manuel. No, you don't start Pryor. He's playing Denver.
Oh,
And
this
Denver.
is true.
I say Spiller starts, and
Sorry, I
Depending
still,
what your
don't, I
flex
still
is,
have no faith in Manuel.
I'd start Fred Jackson over C.J. Spiller.
that's fine. I also think Stevie Johnson.
Maybe.
I wouldn't start
And a
anyone from
flex.
either team.
And a
There's a
flex.
better option out there.
Yeah.
And a flex.
I think you
I
kind
would
of stay
play-
away
There's
from
going to be
this.
somebody out there.
It's not a good.
quarterback
It's not a good
that's
game.
making this better.
If you're picking a lot of your starters from this game,
You're in
Hasn't
trouble.
C.J. Spiller
Yeah.
screwed you the past couple weeks?
he did well last
But
week.
he enjoys it, though.
He did well last week.
Well, now, you know what? If you're in if you've gotten yourself into a quarterback situation where you're contemplating starting one of these guys, then quit your league now and never play again.
Yes.
That could be.
Yes, you should not
Yeah.
be playing fantasy football if you're relying
No.
on any Buffalo or Jet.
No,
Especially
exactly.
quarterbacks. Oh God.
No.
The actually one you know what? I do see one viable play out
Who?
of that game. The Jets defense.
I don't know.
I don't.
I don't know.
They
I know.
did shut down Doug Martin.
So? They didn't
Oh
really-
yeah, and Spiller and Jackson. are
No,
so much
it's the
better.
type of offense that Buffalo runs.
Well,
I don't
Yeah.
see anybody scoring any points in that game. I mean, they're going
exactly.
to
That's
score
why
points.
that's
could
why
be a very
the
low
Jets
scoring game.
defense is going to be the better
No,
start.
because even if they let up 17 points, they're not getting any turnovers.
To me, the over/under on this should be, and I go the under. I'm going to say 40.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I could-
no,
yeah,
easy.
I could see
No,
2017.
I'm saying like 35.
I could see
At the
17,
most,
14.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
easy.
a really bad game.
It's
No one's
not-
going to watch
yeah.
the game. Even the fans of those two games or those
Yeah,
two teams
no.
aren't watching that game.
No, they're not.
Now, the next game we got up on the docket is Indianapolis at San Francisco. Very interesting matchup here.
San
It is.
Francisco is going to be playing for blood.
Yeah, but can they overcome?
I think so. Overcome what? The Indy defense?
No, the ass whooping they just received last night.
Oh, they're going to.
Oh.
Oh, Harbaugh is going to beat them way worse than Seattle.
I think Indianapolis just got the blueprint on how to beat Kaepernick.
Yeah, but unfortunately, Seattle's defense is way
Indies.
superior. No, I'm
That
saying
and Indianapolis
way
does not
superior
have
to the Indy defense.
Oh, yeah, they are.
right, and Indianapolis does not have Marshawn Lynch.
No,
No, nor do they
No.
have Sherman.
no.
But I still see you start everybody with the exception of Indianapolis running backs. I still see Reggie Wayne as a viable number 1 or number 2 this week.
I think T.Y.
Definitely.
Hilton.
Is a good flex, if not a number
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
Andy Luck's a good start.
Fleener,
Mhm.
I think, is a start.
Fleener's a good start.
I
Yeah,
think
as long
Vernon
as he
Davis
keeps
is
it
a
up.
start.
Yeah.
I think
Anquan
Bolden is a start.
Bolden should
I
have a
think
phenomenal
Kaepernick
week.
is a start. too.
Kaepernick's a start this week. So you
And
pretty
Gore,
much,
Gore to me
Gore's a start this week.
is
Yeah.
a start.
You start everybody in this
Yeah.
game, with the exception of Bradshaw. Slash
Right, and don't play.
Donald Brown.
I mean, if you were the guy that drafted the 49ers defense, you still need to start them.
Yeah, but
You need to,
It
but-
might not be good for you.
I don't know.
You
if
need to
this-
start them, but it's neither defense is gonna. I don't think either
No.
defense is gonna put up points.
Now the next
Not a lot.
game. The next game shouldn't. Like, they shouldn't even play this one. It's Jacksonville at Seattle.
Okay,
Start
if
the-
you have Seattle
Start the
defense,
Seahawks.
you could see 40 points from them.
Yeah, everyone
Easy.
on Seattle you start, and if
Yeah.
you're Jacksonville, you might as well just forfeit and just fly back home and take a week
Yeah.
off.
No,
They-
don't
they-
even fly
wait,
back
hang
there.
on.
No, just
Don't even
come back
save
home.
the team the money. Per diem, hotels,
Mhm.
gas, whatever for the plane.
Injury
Just stay
bills.
home.
See, I feel really
Even-
bad for
you know what,
CBS,
even-
because CBS is going to lose money covering this game.
They are, because we're all going to
Yeah.
switch over because we all
Yeah.
have NFL Direct Ticket,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and none of us are watching that.
You know what?
game.
Even
Yeah.
Seattle's kicker is going to be viable because after 6 or 7 touchdowns, that's still going to be 6 or
Yeah.
7 points
Yeah.
from your kicker.
The fantasy like sit of the week is CBS at 425.
Yes, I agree.
Yes.
Good call.
Thank you.
That is it.
Yeah. Now the Sunday night game, again, before the season looked like a good game.
But-
Not so much anymore because of injuries. Chicago at Pittsburgh.
Yeah. I'm still going to play
Chicago
Forte.
is poised to
I'm gonna play
steamroll them,
Forte.
though.
I'm going to play Marshall.
Yes.
I'm going to play Cutler.
I might even
Mark,
play
I might
Alshon
even-
Jeffrey this game.
I might too, and I'm going to play. I'm going to say it, and not just because he's on my team, but I play Bennett,
Yep.
Yeah, why not?
And Martellus Bennett. There you go.
and I might even throw out, if I had to, the Chicago defense.
Yes. Yes, and you bench everyone on Pittsburgh.
Yeah, there's no one from Pittsburgh I play
No.
this game. No.
No,
Uh-uh.
Not against Chicago.
no. Alright, the last game, Monday night.
Yep.
Probably the worst Monday night game of all season. Granted, I haven't seen the whole schedule, but it really can't get much one-sided than this. Oakland at Denver.
Wow. Okay.
So start anybody on Denver.
Everybody on Denver.
Everybody on Denver.
You start the 4-string backup tight end.
Yeah.
Whoever that guy is,
Yeah.
you start him.
Yeah. And on Oakland, I mean, if you have McFadden, you're going to play him,
Yes.
You still
You're
have
going
to.
You
to?
have to.
but don't expect a lot.
No.
Now,
I mean, but he can still bust off a 70-yard for a touchdown.
But
And if
chances
he
are-
does, then you just say thank you, God, and don't expect anything else.
But
Because he'll probably get hurt on that play.
one bonus for Oakland, though. If you have Denarius Moore, when they're down 41-14 or 41-10, there's going to be garbage time. He's
And
the
Pryor
guy.
can throw the ball.
He's the guy that can take advantage of garbage time.
That's true.
Yeah.
So Denarius Moore could still be a desperation flex play this week.
He could be.
You just said the key word. It's going to be desperation. If
Mm,
you have
exactly.
to play him, it's desperation.
Exactly.
Mhm.
You should be able to find somebody either on your bench or, God, on the waiver wire.
So,
Why would you draft him? My God.
Yeah.
Really?
so that is the full roundup of this week's games.
Stay frosty, my friends.